Hello everyone. Today I am giving you the first round NBA playoff predictions with a special guest. I'm really excited getting into this. On my show today will actually be someone new, and it's going to be my very own father, my dad. Give it up for my dad, everyone. Come on in, Dad.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So you guys have actually seen him once before on my live, when I did Chat Sports with Ben Sports Live, but here we are. I'm just really excited for the playoffs.
Me too.
I think it's going to be crazy, but I think it's also going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be great.
Yes, so thank you so much, Dad, for joining on me
Absolutely.
with the first round predictions. How it's going to work is it will be me versus guests versus you guys, the fans, again, and we're going to get right into this. We're going to give you our predictions. We're going to give you how many games we think the team will win it. We'll start off with the East side.
Okay.
I'll go, or since you're a guest, you can go first on previewing the 8 seed Detroit Pistons taking on the 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and the Bucks, in my opinion, Giannis is MVP, and taking on the Detroit Pistons, a very talented 8 seed team, but a little banged up with Blake Griffin out, or not as healthy.
I would agree with you. So I'm going to go with the Bucks in 4. I see the Bucks doing a sweep.
Wow, he's got the broomsticks on him. Okay. I'm gonna say Detroit is good enough. Blake Griffin will make this potentially exciting series, make this 6-game, maybe 7-game series. Without that, they still have great players, Reggie Jackson, Andre Drummond, and they have a very nice, versatile team. However, I think that can get 1 game off Milwaukee. I believe Detroit wins 1 Detroit. So I got Bucks in 5, you got Bucks in 4. Now I'll start off with the second game here. We got the 4 seed Boston Celtics take on the 5 seed Indiana Pacers. This game, I believe, is a 7-game series. Either way you slice it. Marcus Smart out potentially next round after that. But what it really comes down to is, I believe, Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving's going to be up for this task, and I believe he will be coming in clutch, and Celtics win in 7.
I agree with you, Ben. I've got the Celtics in 7.
Wow.
I think Irving's going to really show us what he's really made of.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Okay, so now here, we'll have you take on the next game.
Okay, the 76ers. I'm going to have in 7. I think they're a really good team. I think they have a lot of potential, a lot of talent. But it's gonna be a challenge for them. I think it's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, you got them taking down the Nets, and I think that's the most reasonable prediction. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I think the Nets beat the 76ers in 6. 76ers, I keep saying, have the most talented roster except for the Golden State Warriors. And this team's got great playoff runs, but I don't believe this year. I believe Brooklyn is a young, fast team, and Joel Embiid's status is what concerns me in this series. I just believe Brooklyn will come up with the upset. And last game in the East, I'll preview this one. We'll actually both be at Game 3. We got the 2-seeded Toronto Raptors taking on the 7-seed Orlando Magic. Kawhi taking on Vucevic and the Magic. And believe it or not, the Orlando Magic are the hottest team in the NBA right now, late in the stretch, winning 21 of their last 30 games, 21-9 record. However, that being said, Kawhi Leonard is in his own league, and Toronto has a very nice starting 5. I think the Toronto's team's a final contender team. Orlando's hot, so I give Orlando 2 games. I think it's a 6-game series. Orlando gives them a series, but in the end, Kawhi Leonard comes up clutch with the helping pieces he needs, with Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, other pieces like that.
I'm going to have, as much as I would love to see the Magic just go as far as they can, I think it's phenomenal. It's taken them 7 years to get here. So I'm going to say, but I hate to say this, the Raptors in 5, Magic in 1.
Yeah, and I think that's reasonable. So it comes down to a 5-6 game series.
So now we're going to tackle the West. So I've got the Warriors in 5, the Clippers win 1 game. I just think that the Warriors, I know Steph Curry has a little bit of an injury right now. I understand that. But I think he's going to come back very strong. And I think the Warriors are just going to literally get in that zone and they're going to stay in it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. However, instead of Warriors in 5, I'm going to say Warriors put the broomsticks on the Clippers, win in 4. Even without Curry, for sure, LA could easily get a game off them, right? However, LA's falling apart a little bit. But at the same time, I think Clippers will play them close games. They still are very talented. And it's great they got there without Chris Paul. All right, I'll kick us off with the 4-5 matchup in the West. The 4-seeded Houston Rockets take on the 5-seed Utah Jazz. What a toss-up game this is. I believe this is another 7-game series. And James Harden is known, MVP candidate. You can argue he's MVP. He is known for choking in the playoffs. I don't think he will, at least this round. I think Clint Capella, Chris Paul will step up, and they need to beat the Jazz. Because if the game plan is how it is in the regular season, give to James Harden, sees what happens, the Rockets are going to lose to Jazz. James needs help to get past this Utah Jazz team with Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. A very tough backcourt team, but we just a terrific team. So Rockets in 7, but I'm concerned if I'm a Houston fan.
I have the Rockets in 6, the Jazz 2 games. I think Harden, and I agree with you, Ben, I think he's going to need help. I don't think he can do it by himself. So I think Paul, they're going to have to really kick in.
And I for sure believe they will first round. And they need to, because if they get past, they're likely going to play Golden State second round already.
Exactly, that's right.
Which you can argue you'd rather play them early. Then 3-seeded, my bad, you want to kick us off?
I have the Thunder in 7.
Okay, you got Thunder in 7 versus Trailblazers?
Yes.
Yeah, instead of 7, it's like you're reading off my notes now, joking. I got Thunder in 6. Similar. If Nurkic was in, I'd pick Portland. But Thunder are Russell and Paul, great combo. And then you put Steven Adams in there, big man. Dennis Schroeder. Terrific team. I'll finish us off on the last one. We got, what a series to finish us off, too. The 2-seed Denver Nuggets versus the 7-seeded San Antonio Spurs. I'm really torn on this game. My gut says Nuggets, and I'm going to stick with my gut. I got Nuggets in 7. San Antonio's got so much experience, and I believe San Antonio will be a threat later on, but the talent is just so much different. And the Joker will wind up coming up with tools, and they'll find something in Game 7. It's going to be a great series, though.
I agree. Now, I've got the Nuggets in 5 and the Spurs in 1. This is where normally I would say experience would win out as far as the Spurs, but I think in this particular type of setting, I'm going to have to go with the talent. I think the talent is going to just win out on this one.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick before you go, Dad, thank you so much for coming.
Sure.
I think we should this won't count for or against us. Our finals predictions. I'll let you kick it off first, just from first glance.
Well, as far as the West goes, I see the Warriors in the
Coming
finals.
out. Yeah,
definitely coming out. Let's see. As far as the East goes, in the finals, I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Yeah, reasonable. Who do you think would win and how many games?
I think the Warriors would probably win, probably in 7.
Oh, wow, I like that. Okay, so I agree with you. Warriors coming out in the West. Warriors could for sure, but I think you just gotta stick with the Warriors. And then for me, instead of Bucks, my Bucks, I love Milwaukee and Orlando. Or I think Milwaukee could easily play Toronto in the conference finals. But Toronto just has that insane home court advantage where you have to travel to another country to play them. Mm-hmm. And I think that plays a huge role. Kawhi Leonard, I believe, in a way, can play good defense on Giannis because one of the best two-way players. I believe they run into Golden State, and Golden State wins in 6 against Toronto. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we both think Warriors will win 3 straight years.
Yes.
Just crazy. But then it gets skeptical next season. But that's a topic for a different day. But thank you so much, Dad, for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. And go Magic, go Bucks, and for whoever you guys are rooting for, It's playoff time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Peace out, guys. Bye.